Hello Pythonistas, welcome to Pythonista Geek channel. So today we are going to see problem set 7's numbers. Okay, so here what they have asked us to do is in a file called as numbers.py implement a function that called validate that expects an IPv4 address as a input string and returns true or false as output. Okay, so here what is IPv4 address? It is nothing but four numbers like this, okay, separated by a period, four different numbers separated by a period. And what is the main thing is, as you see, like this is the following pattern, and every hash should be between 0 to 255 inclusive. Okay, so we can either write any number for the four hashes which is between 0 to 255, and we need to check whenever user gives an IP address, we need to check if it is a valid IP address. That is nothing but if all the different paths is between 0 to 255. For example, if you put a 275 in some place, it should show an false notification because that is not a valid address. So this is the code which we are trying to do. So we should do this with the help of RE module or SIS module. No other modules should be implemented because in Python we already have built-in modules to check the IPv4 address. So they have specifically we need to use RE model because this is a chapter which is available in regular expressions. So they make us to use this regular expression by default. Okay. So they have given us the format. This is the format and this is the place where we are going to write our program. And they have already called the function and done all these things. So we can just copy this program. And I have already created numbers.py and test numbers.py because we already know that procedure. So I don't want to repeat it. Okay, now inside this validate, we need to basically regular expression in the sense we need to write the regular expression for this particular scenario. The scenario is it should be hash dot hash dot hash dot hash and the hash should be between 0 to 255. We need to check if the number is between 0 to 255. I have already written the irregular expression for you guys and now I will explain this particular regular expression. Now if you can see, this is the regular expression for checking if the number is between 0 to 255. So what is this regular expression meaning? Let us decode this particular regular expression. Okay. So if you want a number between 0 to 255, we can divide the numbers as 0 to 199 to be one set and 200 to 250 to be one set and 250 to 255 one set. Okay, so we are dividing this particular number into these three categories. So the first category we can go in reverse from 250 to 255. How are we going to check this 250 to 255? So that is written here. If you can see this 250 to 255, we can always say that 2 and 5 are common. Okay, the third number varies between 0 to 5. So I have written it. It should be anything between 0 to 5. So this bracket says that it is in the range. Okay, it is should be in the range of 0 to 5. So this problem is solved. Or see, we have completed this particular third one. Now the second one is 200 to 250. For that, as the third one itself, we can see that 2 is common. Now, after 2, what we need? We need the second digit to be between 0 to 5. Correct? Like 5 should not be included because we already done it in 250. So we can move on from 0 to 4. So 499. And the third digit can be anywhere between 0 to 9. Okay? So 0 to 9. So this way we have this particular format of 200 to 250. Now the third one is 1 to 199. So for 1 to 199, what we can say is we can say it in a way that the number should start from 0 or 1, both can be there as the first number, okay? Because example, think that 0 is the number, so we are going to write as 0 or 1, anything can be there. So 0, if it is a range, we will put the hyphen. If it is not any one, right? So 0 or 1 can be the first digit. The second digit can be anywhere between 0 to 9, and the 0 to 1 is optional. It is not that, like, imagine I am going to write a number 10. I don't want 0 or 1, only two digits are there. So this 0 to 1 is an optional value. So I am writing this question mark because question mark implements optional. Then I need a number between 0 to 9, whatever it is. So at least one digit I should have, right? So 0 to 9, any digit I can have. So this is the compulsory one digit which I am specifying. Then the third digit also can be optional. So I am writing 0 to 9, anything can be there as the third digit also. So here, why am I writing optional for the first digit and third digit and not for the second digit is, first digit is only 0 to 1. Imagine I am writing the 0 to 9 and optional in the first digit, then 900 will also be okay. So I want only first digit to be 0 or 1, and that is also an optional thing. But the second digit is compulsory, but third digit is also an optional thing, but it can be between 0 to 9, anything. So these three are the formats which we need to implement this 0 to 255. So the first format is this one, the second format is this one, and the third format is this one. So any one thing we need. So I have written this OR symbol in between. Okay. Can you see this OR symbol? OR symbol which specifies that this is the OR, like this or this or this. Any one only I need. So this is the place where we have sorted out 0 to 255, and this should be repeated for me 4 times because I have 4 hashes for an IP address. Can you see? 4 hashes are there. So I am implementing the same thing 4 times. Can you see here? One time, 2 time, 3 time, and 4 time. I am implementing all these things. And regarding this cap symbol, cap symbol specifies it should be the starting of the testing program, and this hash symbol specifies dollar symbol specifies it should be the ending of a testing program. And here we have used this particular escape sequence and dot because regular expression dot means some other code, some other value. So I am using this escape sequence to just specify it is a mere dot and nothing else we are going to do. Okay. And this is one batch, this is the second batch, this is the third batch, and this is the fourth batch. I'm using the R because it is the real string. It is not something to be implemented or something to be calculated. So we are using this real part. Okay. So this is a regular expression which we are going to use in our particular code. Okay. Let me just copy this whole regular expression and paste it. Edit my pattern to check will be equal to paste it. Okay, so what am I pasting? I am pasting it 3 times. So I think you can understand this particular regular expression thing. And I think I'm clear with what I have said in this regular expression. Okay. If you have any doubt, you can leave in the comments. I will answer you promptly. So this is the pattern which we are checking for the regular expression. Okay. Now I will just implement this starting and ending portion alone. So it should start with the help of cap and end with the help of dollar symbol. I need a dollar symbol. And then my expression is closed. I think this is really easy for you to understand now. Why is this particular regular expression is used? Now I need to search this particular regular expression and say that it is the working style of this particular pattern. That can be done with the help of re.search. Re.search, what is the thing I need to search? I need to search for this particular pattern in the IP address which I am getting. So IP comma search. So if the IP address search is coming correct, then we can use so re.search IP address and the search pattern should be not none. Okay, is not none. If it is not okay, and maybe correct. If it is not none, then we are going to return this particular answer. So we can write it in this statement itself. Return. Okay, so this will return either true or false to our validate and print the answer. Okay, so the search first should be the pattern and then the address. Okay, so pattern comma IP. Okay, here spelling I have written wrongly. Perfect. So this is the program. I guess you have understood what I have done here. We no need imports this, so I will just eliminate it. Okay. So now let us run and see this program. Python numbers.py. They are asking me an IP address. Maybe first I will give a good IP address. It is true. It is perfectly working. Now we can give any false IP address. False. Perfect. Our program is working fine. Now, here if you can see, they have also said us to also implement test numbers.py to check all the conditions satisfactory. Okay, for that, we are going to insert our test conditions.py in test numbers.py. For that, first we need to import the thing which we need, which is nothing but validate function. So from numbers, we are going to import validate function. Okay, and after importing this validate function, what we are going to do is we are going to define the test validate. So inside this test validate, I will assert the test condition. So, and then the answer should be equal to either true or false. Okay. So I have written this because I can just copy and paste it for all my test conditions. We are going to have many test conditions. Okay. Let us do the test conditions one by one. So here they have already given us the test conditions. We are just going to copy it and paste it in our test conditions. Okay. The next is okay. I hope you understand what am I doing. You can also follow the same. So the first two alone will be true, all the others will be false by default. Okay, so these are the test conditions. I think we are perfect to go with the check CS50. Let us implement the check CS50 and complete the program. So this program is all about the regular expressions which we want to study carefully. So, how did I come into this particular regular expression so easily? It is with practice. You need to practice and with many regular expression things so that this will be implemented in an easy manner. Okay, one error. So here what is it saying is it has checking for the first byte of IPv4 in the range. So only checking first byte or not, or it is checking fully. That is the assert they are asking us to do. Let us try that one. Okay, here I'll just, so for that what we need to do is we need to just change the IP address in such a way that the first one is correct and all the others is not correct. Okay, so now I guess, okay, sorry, 233 is also inside the range, 265. Okay, now let us try. Okay, checking it first byte of this in the range. Okay, now let us maybe do that. Um, 333 and all these things can be inside the range maybe. And let us check. Okay, let us again try it with some other numbers. So 234 dot. Okay, let us check. And even now only I saw that we will get a certificate even with 70% of pass mark. And if only one error is there, then it is actually 70%. So no need to worry if you get only one error or two error. You can always check your grade book whether it is a tick or not. And yeah, our test condition is satisfied with help of this particular one. And that's it for today, friends. Bye bye.